Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of The Evolution Show. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, relax, and let's catch up.
Cheers.
So I'm joined today by my dad, Bill. He is the founder of the Evolution Store, and I have brought him here to talk to us today because we are going to talk about our framed insects, and specifically some smaller ones, but also the larger framed insects, which he obviously designed. And so he's going to tell us a little bit about that. And the reason I want to talk about that today is because we recently went viral on TikTok. Did you hear about that?
I heard about that.
So
250,000 views?
No, it's like 1 million views.
Wow.
Or something like. I know, it's really crazy.
It is.
Add a little bit of spice.
So we have 2,100 questions to answer today. So
Wow.
you ready?
Yeah.
We're going to go through each one.
Go.
Okay. When we first started, it was on the second floor of the old store, right?
That's right. That was our first entomology department.
Yeah.
Back in 94.
Yeah. So we opened in 93, but we didn't have an entomology department when
No.
we first opened.
No, not at that point. It wasn't until later
Mm-hmm.
when we met with Lawrence Forcella,
Mm-hmm.
who was our entomologist, our on-staff entomologist for a number of years.
Yeah, for a long time. So he joined us pretty much right from the beginning.
Yeah.
And but we were carrying framed insects even before we started making them ourselves.
That's true, sure.
It's been something that we've offered from the beginning,
Yes,
right?
Yes, yeah. Well, when we first opened and soon after that, we realized that the quality of the frames that were on the market was not really very high, and even the specimens were not the best specimens available. So we realized that it was kind of an inferior product that was on the market, and the only way that we could create what we wanted was to do our own.
Yeah. So with the morphos specifically, I feel like we're pretty unique in that we leave them sort of the way that they are. If you see other morphos from other companies, a lot of times they'll recreate the abdomen out of clay and stuff like that, right?
Well, morphos are unique in that when they're shipped, they remove the abdomens because they have an oil or something that leaches out and stains the wings. So that's why all the abdomens are removed from the morpho, just the morpho butterflies.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a way you can tell if your morpho in your collection has been modified, right? Is if it has an abdomen, it's probably not real, right?
Well, if it's a morpho and it has an abdomen, most likely that abdomen did not belong to that butterfly originally.
Yeah. So you can maybe see.
But sometimes we can take an abdomen from another species and place it on the morpho.
So anyway, so our spread is also unique, right? Like a lot of places you'll see the positioning of the wings is not as symmetrical kind of
Well,
as we
that's-
do it, right?
Sure, that's something we always try to be careful with, keeping the butterflies symmetrical
Yeah.
and flat
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
It's all the process that we use to spread them.
Dry them
Because-
in a special
because-
position.
Because when we receive the butterflies, they're folded
Mm-hmm.
in little envelopes, and we have to relax them and let them dry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not as easy as it sounds. And then we can get a really nice specimen for mounting in a frame. Customers also ask us to
Yeah.
do custom work and mount the butterflies in a kind of a flying position.
Mm-hmm.
And that's also something that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't often put butterflies in that position into frames,
Yeah,
Right,
it wouldn't
but-
look quite.
but we can create dioramas and domes with butterflies that are, not only flat but sort of V shape.
Yeah, more natural flying
Yeah.
type position. With morphos, they're very different, the top and the underside, right?
Yeah.
This is totally
Yeah.
not what you would expect when you see this side.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we appreciate in this type of a frame.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of frames have solid backs, either white or black, which is very nice also. But we have our frames are double glass,
Mm-hmm.
and it creates a butterfly that seems to float, and very attractive display.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. My conversation with my dad went a little bit long this week, so we decided to cut up the discussion into 2 parts. So please join us again next week for the thrilling conclusion of my conversation with my dad. In the meantime, here are some comments from you guys. You have had so many comments on this video. And so this is from TikTok. Keats McGeets 3 says, wait, so do you guys also restore old butterfly cases? Why, yes, we do. We love restoring old pieces. We can restore pieces that are made by us originally, and we can also restore pieces that are made by other people. We can do restorations on insects, taxidermy, bones, all kinds of stuff. So please reach out to us if you have something old that needs a little sprucing up. We would be happy to help. And then also, Batty DeVito says, I'm so glad this popped up on my FYP. My art teacher used to make us study bugs for line art, and I've been trying to find nice ones for a while. So thank you, Batty DeVito, for that comment. We agree. We think that drawing from life whenever possible is always ideal for an artist. You get so much more detail when you can actually have the specimen in your hand. And we can source all kinds of interesting insects and other types of specimens as well. So definitely, if you're an artist and you have something specific that you want to be able to draw or sculpt, reach out to us and we'll be happy to provide you with exactly what it is that you need.